been quite some time since I've actually turned on my camera and did a vlog, or just like a car chat really. Things have just been a little cray and I've kind of fallen off a little bit. It's just like it's accumulation of just different things. Yeah, so one of my last videos I posted was a haul video that I did from TJ Maxx, kind of like my birthday haul, and I think I'm going to be posting another vlog that you guys might see before this one that's just kind of like trying to catch you guys up, to update you guys. I haven't really been doing anything that's like vlog worthy or whatever. I have been seeing a chiropractor because of the accident that I was in, and I have been having issues with my arm, the arm that I hit in the accident, and it's just been like bothering me for a little while now. So I've seen a chiropractor and I've been going like almost every single day. It's super annoying. It's for my good, but I get tired of it. I'm just like, I just want to get off of work and go home. Like, that's all I want to do, just go home. Anyways, that's been it in my life, really. Hopefully we can get back to some interesting topics for our car chats, and I won't be boring you guys with my rubbish, but just wanted to come on here and say hi and welcome back to car chat vlogs. I will see you guys then. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. I am back to the car chats. Today I wanted to talk about something. I was listening to this podcast and it just like sparked a thought in me, and I know like my most recent video I kind of was like sharing about thinking positively, and that's kind of like what I want to continue to talk about today. And what sparked this was something I heard, which was basically about don't take the bait, or don't drink the poison. When we're thinking about positivity and being positive, we have to, like, one of the main things, which is really gonna be, this is gonna be like the main thing I'm gonna like focus on today, because I don't want to get off into like a tangent, but it's basically the things that are being poured into you, even if you don't think it's being poured into you, but things that are being poured into you from the people around you. So when we say don't take the bait, I literally mean do not take the bait. Because, for example, when we have a donkey or a horse that won't move, what do? You feed it a carrot so it like follows it. And that animal is trying to take the bait. Or like a fish, it's taking the bait because it looks enticing. It's something that they want. It's something that they, as soon as they see, they desire it. And when it comes to us people, us humans, a lot of times we take the bait, even when we're not supposed to, or we shouldn't, because for one, it may be in the form of gossip. Two, we think it's just gossip and it's no big deal, but it's influencing us and the way we think, and it can bring up feelings that are negative, and feelings of, it can bring up not only negative thoughts, but jealousy. It can bring up like just uncomfortableness, and we really have to not take those baits. A great example I can give you guys is in the workplace. Sometimes we're around people who may not be as happy in their jobs, and you may be doing the same job and you may be content and happy, but there might be someone who's not happy, and when they start to come to you and say, you know what, we don't make enough money, you know what, they overwork us, they don't give us the time of day, they don't give us attention, they don't show us any room for growth, there just doesn't seem to be anything good about this job, it just seems a dead end. And you, up until you hear this from this other person, you might have been completely fine with your job and not have any of these thoughts, but as soon as this person enters and plants those thoughts into your mind, then you start thinking, you know what, they're right. You know what's true, like I am overworked. I'm doing too much. Maybe I shouldn't do too much. You know what? I am being underpaid. I probably could get a better job with more money. But why are those thoughts into your mind now? Because that person has fed that into you. You have taken the bait and you have like consumed it and let it affect your thinking and affect your mind. And then now you're going to start reacting to those thoughts. Now you might start looking at your boss in a different way, or you might start looking at your job in a different way, and now you don't want to work as hard, or now you might say, you know what, I'm going to take a day, I'm going to start calling out. So really, what I want to say about this, I don't want this to be a super long video because we could talk about this all day, but we need to be very careful about those things. Yes, there does come a time in, depending on what you're doing as a career and stuff, like sometimes certain jobs, it can be that way. But if you are happy, keep it that way. Don't let someone else come in and give you this bait because they're unhappy. Maybe they're unhappy because they're not doing a good enough job. Maybe you're content because you're satisfied with what you're projecting and they're not because they have issues, or maybe they've accumulated a lot of debt that they can't pay back, and so that's why they feel underpaid. Just because someone else isn't happy or content doesn't mean that you should feel the same way, because they may be going through things in their life that's making them feel that way, or maybe they're constantly around people who are negative, and so they're just like putting that off, even though they're maybe not like, they're not going in directly and saying, you know what, I'm going to be negative today and I'm going to just make everyone around me miserable. Maybe that's not the actual intent, but the way they're coming off and the things that they're saying because of the people who are influencing their life is making them that way. So you have to choose to not take the bait, and you have to choose to continue to be happy and think positively, because at the end of the day, it's about your well-being. It's about your mental health. That's super important. Same thing when it comes to gossiping. It's like when there's like something juicy and people want to like share it, it is enticing to hear, and it is very tempting to be like, oh, tell me their dirt, or tell me, you know, what it is that you know, because I want to know dirt about this person. When in actuality, we shouldn't be engaging in that, because gossiping is something really negative, because you're talking bad about somebody, or you might be spreading around rumors that you don't even realize you're doing, because it's like the whole game of telephone, where if you start with one person and you share information and they start sharing and sharing and sharing and sharing, eventually the original message is not going to be what was at the end, or is at the end, because it got passed down so many times that, you know, words got left out, things got changed a little bit, and the story is just not the same anymore. So it's the same with gossiping. Like, if you want to know something, and if you feel like someone's talking badly about someone, just say, hey, it's okay, I would rather not know that. If there is an issue and it concerns me, then, you know, I would like to address it with the person. And that's what we should be doing when you're hearing bad things or like rumors about people. You're consuming it. Now, I am gonna be honest, I won't say that I've never done that, or I've never engaged in gossip, or I've never like say, oh my gosh, guess what I heard about so and so. Yes, we're human, we make mistakes, and the best thing to do is to not continue to do that, and to move above that, and not let that influence our life into spreading gossip. Because at the end of the day, do you want people talking about you and talking badly about you? No. So why should we be engaging in that kind of thing? So again, those conversations are negative, and they can literally like just be so like manifesting within you, because you have this like secret, and now you want to tell everybody. And now sometimes people handle things differently, and sometimes having all that dirt or secret can actually be damaging, disruptive, really affects your mind or your mental state or your mental health. So we want to stay away from that. And that's like taking the bait as well. It's a great example of taking the bait when someone says, hey, you want to know so and so, I know about this person, and you say yes, you're taking the bait. And why like put all that into your happy place? Like, just stay positive, stay in a happy state, because it's important for your mental health. At the end of the day, when you think positively, you're going to be in such a better mood. You're going to have a better energy that you're putting out. People are going to want to be around you. People are going to want to talk to you. People are going to want to like go to you for advice and ideas, and you just make your environment so much more better, and you'll have a positive outlook on life. So that's super, super important. At the end of the day, stay positive, and you'll live a healthier lifestyle.